Well, good evening and welcome to Mississippi Live Weather at 10. I hope all of you guys are enjoying y'all's evening so far. It has been a beautiful weekend and we're getting ready for the work week ahead, which unfortunately means it's a Monday morning, but hey, it will be a beautiful start. So let's take a look at our headlines as we get ready for our day ahead. We're starting off taking a look, if it would load. This looks like it's in play. There we go. Second try is the charm. I think everything's ready to go to sleep tonight to get ready for the work week. Drier conditions, they're slowly moving in. We've been talking about some showers and some storms moving through North Mississippi, but thankfully those are starting to continue to move on. It's for central Mississippi and southern portion of the Magnolia State that are still seeing those thunderstorms ongoing tonight. Now, afternoon showers and storms, they're still relevant for us here in North Mississippi. We're going to have to still kind of get through them here together, but thankfully more miss than hit on your Monday. A little bit different story for your Tuesday coming on up, but looking ahead towards the grand picture throughout the rest of the work week, warmer and drier weather will later, warmer and drier weather later this week. So sorry. That will be the story as we continue throughout the work week. High pressure will start to settle in, which will start to hurt those rain chances, but also increase those temperatures as well. So let's take a look at the first 12. We're talking about 10% coverage by 11 o'clock as those showers and storms continue to move on out. That'll continue even by 2 o'clock as some of us start to deal with some patchy areas of fog. We're waking up in the low to mid 70s and only reaching the low 80s by 11 o'clock with those partly cloudy, but honestly more important, drier skies ahead. So a fantastic start to our day. We're still dealing with some lingering showers and moisture in our area, but again, only that 10% coverage. Most of us continue to stay dry. It's for you guys in the southern portion of the Delta, which we can take a look out there in Greenville. Let's see if that would kind of show some of the showers, if I can get it perfect. I don't know if I can get it here on. I'd have to click it with my mouse. I don't think I can, but thankfully we're not having to look at anything really specific or intense right now. It's just some showers moving on through. Our total strikes all within this frame is 58. And we were taking a look at that severe thunderstorm warning earlier, which was over 1,000 strikes. So again, nothing impressive ongoing here in North Mississippi, and that'll continue to be the story throughout the rest of the night. Now take a look at your surface analysis. Again, most of these showers and storms continues to be very prominent out here in the southeast due to that low pressure system. You can already see that counterclockwise spin and why the rain's going to come in a different direction than what we're used to here in North Mississippi throughout the next few days, but very dry further up north out there, pretty much towards the high plains and just northern United States as they're undergoing kind of a heat dome that we had to go through. So above average temperatures and just drier weather. Two very different stories depending on where you are here in the United States. Now, taking a look at Futurecast. Again, we continue to enjoy drier conditions here by the 10 o'clock hour. Still, models doing a little bit too much, but doing very well on placing the stronger storms and just heavier downpours further south from our viewing area. That's going to continue throughout the rest of the night as we enjoy these mostly dry conditions. Of course, you guys further up north, y'all have enjoyed dry conditions all day today. Y'all are actually going to enjoy a sunny, completely sunny start to y'all's Monday ahead tomorrow before those partly cloudy skies will continue to build back in. So two different stories even here in North Mississippi. If you're north of that front after it cleared on through, y'all are already seeing that cooler air, enjoying those below average conditions with sunnier skies. But if you're still south of it, we're still going to talk about these rain showers and thunderstorms that will start to pop up in this area, deal with cloudier skies as well. So very different depending on where you are here in North Mississippi. Now let's make a transition here as we continue breaking down what to expect for your day tomorrow. Let's talk about the next 24 as we're starting off yet again in the low 70s by 6 o'clock, enjoying these partly cloudy conditions and a dry start to your morning, upper 70s by 9, mid 80s by 12 o'clock, upper 80s by 3, and dealing with those storm chances just a little bit here throughout North Mississippi as we'll slowly warm up towards the mid 80s. Or kind of cool down by that point by 6 o'clock again with that 30% coverage. So still wanted to make sure everything's working. Checking the comments. Tough suit and tie today. Well, I appreciate that. Hey, again by HTV. I hope y'all are having a fantastic evening so far. And I know it's Sunday night, which means we have to get ready for our Monday morning. But at least it'll be a beautiful one. Let's take a look at your overnight planner. We're starting off in the mid 70s by 11 o'clock, partly cloudy skies above. A few of us having to deal with some fog overnight as we slowly cool off towards the low 70s. Still going to be a cool start to the day as we get ready for the work week. Now, Futurecast, again, giving us a little bit too much to look at as we're enjoying those drier conditions already here in North Mississippi. So not too fond of these rain chances by midnight. I think it's a little bit overdone, but you guys in the southern portions of the Delta could still deal with a few rain showers. I'm not expecting anything strong or intense to this nature. Rumble of thunder, not out of the question, but very sparse, that's for sure. And as we continue into the rest of the AM hours, we're returning back to completely dry conditions here in North Mississippi. A lot sunny of a start further northwest you go, especially for DeSoto, Tunica, and Tate County. You guys will enjoy a perfect start to your Monday morning, while the rest of us have to deal with some fog and partly cloudy skies by 6 o'clock tomorrow. Now again, all of us are enjoying these below average conditions for your lows tomorrow, cooling off towards the low 70s. So I know it's Monday morning, but it'll be a fantastic way to walk out of the door and just enjoy the breeze and cool temperatures as you're getting ready for the day. Now, it's also going to be a fantastic day to go hang out by the pool for all the kids still out for summer, as they're dreading the school days getting closer and closer. Kind of crazy to see that countdown already below 20 days. I think my little brother, he goes back on the 26th, so not excited in one bit, but excited to use the days that he has left. So mid 70s by 8 o'clock, upper 80s by noon, or mid to upper 80s by then, and of course upper 80s by 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And a few of us still having to deal with those showers and thunderstorms. And again, you know the saying, when thunder roars, go indoors. Definitely don't want to risk anything and want to make sure to stay safe. Just let it blow on through and you're going to be good to go throughout the rest of your Monday. Now let's take a look at where we can expect those rain chances tomorrow. Again, a little bit sunnier of a start the further north you go as compared to kind of central and southern portions of our viewing area. This is starting off around 6 o'clock, some lingering moisture and showers, just some sprinkles as we're starting off the day. Those rain showers and thunderstorms not apparent quite yet, even by 12:30. We're really not talking about those showers and afternoon thunderstorms. We have to wait a little bit longer. I'm moving out of the way. That way you guys can see them continue to build on in. A little bit heavier out there in Starkville, Winston, Noxubee, and Atala County. That's around 3 o'clock, and we're still seeing some more showers continue to move in from the east, cross the state line throughout the rest of your afternoon. Become a little bit heavier at times, especially for you guys out there in Monroe County. Around 6 o'clock, could see a few showers and storms to track out tomorrow evening. So we'll definitely keep our eyes on that, but thankfully we're not expecting severe weather as we go about our Monday. Those highs, they're also going to be impressive upper 80s. Now, it's still July here in Mississippi, so we'll feel warmer than those temperatures outdoors, but we're not talking about anything extremely muggy. Talking about heat advisories, that is not on the table. 98 Clarksdale and Cleveland, 102 Greenville. That's the only triple digit heat and see that is coming in for our viewing area. So only one for all of our counties. Not bad at all. But like I just mentioned, that severe weather risk for your Monday, not a thing. I want to kind of just bring that up because we've talked about that a lot throughout the weekend, seeing some of these stronger storms move on through. Thankfully, have not seen any warnings within our viewing area, but we're not expecting anything too strong to severe tomorrow. But of course, make sure to stay weather aware. Weather always loves to do whatever it wants, and we all know Mississippi is always that hot, humid, just muggy, unstable air mass, what thunderstorms love, which is why we can't quite get away from them just yet. So let's come back to Futurecast and figure out how long we're going to have to deal with this throughout our Monday. Again, we're starting to deal with those rain showers and storms by 6 o'clock tomorrow evening. Is pretty much for those along Highway 45 and further out east. And as we continue throughout the rest of the evening, that front finally decides to actually turn into a stationary front because it continues to linger over our area, providing that lift for those thunderstorms, which keeps it in the forecast throughout the rest of your Monday evening. Even by 9:30, we're still talking about those showers, a few heavier at time, moving on south. And still, even by 2 o'clock, a few of you guys dealing with some of those showers as we're drifting off to sleep, getting ready for our Tuesday morning. Now, not dealing with anything strong or intense. You can go to sleep stress-free. Don't have to worry about a thing, but still going to be a fantastic start to your Tuesday morning by 8 o'clock. Still enjoying pretty much mostly dry skies, partly cloudy conditions across North Mississippi, and you guys out there in the Delta might even enjoy a sunnier start to your Tuesday. Now, as we get ready for our Tuesday, you guessed it, still having to deal with some afternoon showers and thunderstorms, and of course, moving in from the east. It's very different, very weird. due to that low pressure system further out east, causing that counterclockwise spin, but already dealing with those by 12:30, so a little bit earlier on your Tuesday compared to your Monday coming up tomorrow. As we continue throughout the rest of the day, you can already tell a little bit more widespread rain chances, even by 2:30, still dealing with some heavy rain out there towards southern portions of the Delta, leaving Starkville, getting closer towards Eupora, Grenada County. That's at 2:30, and continuing all throughout the afternoon and evening, seeing widespread rain chances. So for tomorrow on your Monday, those rain chances, more miss than hit. Consider yourself lucky, unlucky if you do end up seeing them. The umbrella in the back seat, to a little bit better of a chance to see them as they continue to move through North Mississippi throughout your afternoon and evening hours. Now those high temperatures, again for you Tuesday, slightly better just due to that kind of increased confidence for that rainfall and a bit more widespread. So mid to upper 80s yet again. Those feels like values also having an improvement, only sitting in the low to mid 90s further out east where those rain chances are a little bit more abundant. And even for you guys in the Delta, y'all are dropping 96 Clarksdale, 95 Cleveland, 97 in Greenville and Bozeona. So Monday honestly will feel even warmer than what Tuesday will feel. So even more relief is on the way for you guys as you get ready for another work week. And since we're still talking about those thunderstorms, we've talked about severe weather a lot this past weekend, still want to provide some relief as of right now, not talking about a severe weather risk for your Tuesday. If any of that were to change, we'll be the first to let you know, but continue to not really be the focus point throughout the rest of the forecast ahead. So let's take a look at your 7-day forecast. Again, talking about those rain chances on your Monday, temperatures in the upper 80s, cooling off slightly Tuesday, just with more widespread and kind of increased confidence on those showers and thunderstorms moving through North Mississippi. And then we're starting to dry on up as we go throughout the work week. Again, hard to take the rain chances off the forecast because it is summer in Mississippi. There will always be the chance for those pop-up showers and thunderstorms, but high pressure will start to build in, allowing more stable and drier conditions to be relevant here. And we'll start to warm up, low 90s throughout the end of the work week. And heading into next week, and if we be muggy, it'll be hot, but it'll be dry for your Saturday and Sunday. So a give and take with this forecast. We really haven't had a dry weekend in a while, at least. I mean, most of us enjoyed some drier skies today. It's not a washout all weekend long, but to hopefully not talk about rain chances, severe weather. I mean, Saturday and Sunday looking pretty good throughout the next 5 to 6 days coming up here in our viewing area. But don't go anywhere. Coming up in the next 60 seconds, I want to put everybody's mind at ease. We'll take a look at all those storms and showers affecting our viewing area, what's happening further on south, what direction they're moving, and what that means for us tonight. All that's coming up here in the next 60 seconds.
It's happening right now. No sales tax at Room to Room Furniture in Tupelo.
Wait, no tax?
No tax?
No tax. No sales tax.
Did we mention no sales tax? It's happening at Room to Room Tupelo.
Every legend starts somewhere.
Not with perfection, but with a decision.
The decision to show up, work harder, and believe this place can change everything.
At Northeast, you're more than just a number.
We're built on opportunity, and our students are willing to rise to the occasion.
Here, success isn't handed to you. It's earned.
You don't just leave with a degree, you leave as a legend.
Welcome to the next generation of local news, Mississippi Live. Where you are, when you want it, we're focused on you because local matters. We are Mississippi Live.
Looking for a place to finally call home? At Tupelo Home Center, we make it easy. From finding the perfect home to making financing a breeze, we'll take care of everything. Your new home is closer than you think. Pre-qualify today at tupelohomecenter.com.
Right now, from the Mississippi Live Weather Center, here's meteorologist Caleb Edelblut.
Well, it's always a great broadcast when I have both meteorologist Taylor Hunn and Mark Komodo in the comments. Very excited to see y'all tuning in. Also see HTV commenting saying it got hot today. Well, I know it's still July here in Mississippi. At least it'll feel a little bit better as we go about our day tomorrow, and even slightly better for our Tuesday. So hopefully more relief is on the way. Now taking a look at our Doppler radar, again sponsored by Mama Justice, we are enjoying drier skies here in North Mississippi. I say that because as we went throughout the day, we still had to deal with quite a few storms, at least throughout the southern portions of our viewing area. I don't think 4 hours is going to cut it. Let's go back to 6. We'll drag it all the way back. So we've had some pop-up showers further up north. Again, we haven't dealt with anything strong, intense, or severe. Actually, you had 414. That's not good enough. Let's go back to full 8 hours as we track those storms that I was even hearing back at my house. But we could see some pop-up showers out there in Starkville, quite a few rumbles as me and my friends were talking about in our group chat, and those continue to move on further south and continuing to bring some heavy rain bands, some lightning, 974, you can see right behind my head, 977. We saw that severe thunderstorm warning out there just across the Mississippi River going south of Greenville. Did not see that get extended, which continued to be a positive. And pretty much throughout the rest of the evening, those storms continue to fade on out, and we have not seen much development besides just some more pop-up showers and storms. And that's going to continue to be the story. We're not expecting anything to continue overnight. That's one of the comments I see right now. Is Ackerman going to get rain before noon? You guys, I think you all have a good chance to get some rain tomorrow. Now, before noon on Monday, I'm not expecting that, but again, it is summer in Mississippi, so it's kind of like trying to predict where the next bubble on a boiling stove will be. But I'm not expecting you guys to get rain before noon. I think it'll be more after lunchtime into your afternoon hours. But throughout the rest of the overnight period, almost none of North Mississippi is getting that rainfall, besides some lingering showers out there towards Hollandale. And what we'll do is we're going to shift this to our Jackson radar to talk about those rain chances for you guys out there in Hollandale. And we can take a look at our Greenville camera, which might still be facing south. I know I moved it there earlier to face some storms that were moving on out of the area. So yeah, southwest, 79 degrees, feels like 82. As of right now, not seeing any flashes of lightning. That continues to be a positive. But one thing I want to point out, those storms and what models have been talking about a lot is if we were to see any, it's going to be the most southern part of our viewing area and even into central Mississippi, where we're going to see those fire up and continue to move on. And that's exactly what we're seeing. We're actually seeing a severe thunderstorm warning out there for the Madison and the Jackson region. So that got issued earlier. It will expire around 10:45. The good news is with each warning that I've observed and seen today, have not seen them get extended too awfully much. It's pretty much that one as that storm builds on up and then it kind of dumps everything out. That's almost the collapsing phase when that severe weather happens. And they just struggle to build up again and keep like a long track situation going. So we'll see that severe thunderstorm warning continue to move closer and closer towards you guys out there in Jackson, bringing some damaging wind gusts. But the overall threat of hail, tornadoes, not on the table. If we are dealing with hail, it'll be pea-sized to dime-sized hail, and we can take a look at that with our peak threats graphic. So again, kind of worst case scenario, what we could see. And again, it's a whole lot of green, and that's just heavy rainfall, which could prompt some localized areas of flash flooding, and that's exactly what that red box is right there. That's a flash flood warning that will expire around 12:45. So they were expecting that heavy rainfall. They issued that, I think, during the 9 o'clock, a little bit earlier ahead of these thunderstorms. And as we can see here, they met that severe criteria, dumping quite a bit, but still lightest shade of pink that you can see here, meaning the confidence for hail, not quite there. It's on the lowest part of our scale. If we were to see those darker returns, there'd be more confidence of at least some impactful hail making its way there. But everything seems to be looking pretty good for us here in North Mississippi. So continuing to monitor all of that, we're continuing to stay pretty dry here and just talking about that severe thunderstorm warning further on south. Again, not affecting us here in North Mississippi. That was another thing I wanted to point out for you guys. If we kind of zoom back out again to where you can see our viewing area up here. Further north, we see those showers further on south, and usually our weather kind of comes from the west, kind of moving in that northeast direction. That's not what's happening tonight. It continues to move further and further south. So backing it up again, this is 7:30. We're watching all of that continue to build on up, prompt that severe thunderstorm warning. That one got expired, and it travels a little bit further downstream and kind of regained a little bit of its strength and starting to die out again, but they continue to push further south. So we are not dealing with anything here in North Mississippi. It will be a stress-free overnight period. We are actually enjoying pretty much mostly dry skies. Those total lightning strikes, 42 compared to that severe thunderstorm warning, which has, we'll zoom in on that and kind of that cluster, that has a whopping total of 267. So not even as impressive as what it was earlier. So these storms, they're going to continue to struggle throughout the overnight period. and those lightning strikes and rumbles of thunder, they're going to continue to decrease. What better is there to do than to watch meteorologist Caleb Edelblut at 10 p.m.? Well, I'm glad y'all tuned in tonight during our 10 o'clock show. And then that's it for the broadcast. We are done and getting ready for the work week ahead. So I know, but it will be an absolutely beautiful one to enjoy as we get started for the work week ahead. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight as we get ready for the work week. If you have not done so yet, download the Mississippi Live Weather app. Join the Mississippi Live Weather family. We appreciate each and every one of you guys, and we want to make sure to give you our best. Y'all do a fantastic job letting us know when something is down. Please continue to do so. We want to make sure everything is up and working to the best of its ability. And of course, we'll give you our best 24/7. And with that, we're going to get ready for our work week broadcast schedule. We'll be live bright and early tomorrow morning at 6:37 and 7:30 with our morning meteorologist, Maggie McCauley, as she is waking up bright and early with you guys, getting you ready for your Monday morning and enjoying a drier and cooler start to the day. And come back in the evening as we'll talk about the rain chances and storms moving through our region 5, 6, 9, and 10 tomorrow with our chief meteorologist, Matt Laubon, and our meteorologist, Gabe Maynor. He is back. So excited to come hang out with you guys and catch up on everything y'all have done this past week.